Okay, I think, yeah, we're live. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and the mothers that act like fathers and have to be fathers, and the fathers that are not, the men that are not fathers but choose to be fathers. Um, you know, all the fathers. Kids, fur babies, fathers. All right, happy Father's Day. And I'm in the wrong chat. I don't know where my chat is. Here it is. And the mothers that. And I'm in the wrong. And I'm in. Okay. So let me see if I can make this larger so I can see the chat. It'd be nice to see the chat. Okay. So hi, Rough and Ready Ruffles, Debbie D, Holly, L. And I know a bunch of you are still coming in. Margot, Sharon, Debbie D. All right, so let's talk about this. There's been a rash of I can't even believe it, shootings all over the place, from the splash pad in Michigan and to there was a football game, I believe, or we're going to talk about that, but let's talk about Rachel Moren first, because she's a mother of 5 that you'll probably remember when I Investigators announced on Saturday afternoon that they arrested 23-year-old El Salvadorian man for the murder of Rachel Moren in Maryland last August. Almost, coming up on a year, right? Victor Antonio Martinez Hernandez was arrested in Tulsa, Oklahoma, late Friday night after a 10-month investigation that included the use of investigative genetic genealogy. Local and federal investigators said at the press conference about the arrest. Patricia Morin, Rachel's mother, spoke briefly at the news conference where she thanked law enforcement for working tirelessly to find her daughter's killer. The 37-year-old mother of 5 was found dead in a drainage ditch along Bel Air's Ma and Pa hiking trail on August 6th, a day after her boyfriend reported her missing. Shortly afterwards, DNA evidence linked the murder to a home invasion and an assault in Los Angeles in March of 2023. The suspect was seen on video leaving the residence where the crime took place, but investigators didn't know his name. Harford County Sheriff Jeff Gaylor said the breakthrough in the case came 3 weeks earlier when DNA evidence uncovered the suspect's identity. And now we knew who he was, but we still didn't know where he was, said the sheriff. That changed quickly over the past 2 weeks. Gaylor said as investigators tracked him to Oklahoma, they obtained an arrest warrant Friday afternoon. Gaylor said that Martinez Hernandez crossed into the United States illegally in February of 2023, a month after he allegedly killed a woman in his home country. While U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has placed a detainer on him, Gaylor said he will face charges in Maryland and California before he's deported. The sheriff did not provide details about the arrest, but he said that the suspect faces a trespassing charge in Tulsa related to the arrest process. Harford County State's Attorney Allison Haley said her office has already initiated the extradition process to bring the suspect back to Maryland, adding that she would be personally leading the prosecution of this case. And this is the murderer. Bill Del Bogno, a special agent in charge of the FBI's Baltimore field office, and his team provided investigative genetic genealogy to identify family members of the suspect, and the agency's legal attaches in El Salvador coordinated with Salvadorian authorities on the identification. Gaylor says the suspect is believed to have some connection with a Salvadorian gang who helped him travel around the country, but he faces no charges related to gang activity either in the United States or El Salvador. He added that the investigators have seen nothing to indicate anyone other than him was involved in Morin's murder. Maryland investigators have gone to Oklahoma to work on the case. From there, he said, when he's brought back to Maryland, Martinez Hernandez will face charges of first-degree murder and first-degree R. Okay. Senseless stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. My eyes are getting tired. All right, so let's talk about this Michigan splash pad murder. Splash pad, unbelievable. I think and children are involved. Really? I wouldn't think that was a splash pad, right? But it was in Shelby Township in Macomb County. At least 9 were hurt, including children, in a random splash pad shooting, Michigan. Let's see. The youngest victim was 8 years old. Investigators don't know if there were any fatalities. Okay, so let's get this. Oakland County Sheriff's has a blurb on this. Let me see what they have here. We had an active shooter. They said this 6 hours ago on Facebook. We had an active shooter at the splash pad in Auburn in Rochester Hills. That is still an active crime scene, and we potentially have the suspect contained nearby, but we have asked for the moment for people to stay away from the area. We have numerous wounded victims, more to follow. That's what they said on their Facebook page for the Oakland County Sheriff's Office. Let me see here. Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard said the shooter got out of the car at the Brooklands Plaza splash pad in an apparent random attack. The shooter fired about 28 shots, said. Where's my thing? Okay. Bouchard called the incident a gut punch after the deadly shooting at Oakland High School in 2021 when 15-year-old Ethan Crumbly killed 4 classmates and wounded 6 others and a teacher. Crumbly pled guilty and has been sentenced to life in prison, but is appealing the sentence. Okay, so we've got that, but that's not the only shooting. There's quite a few. West Virginia had a shooting where there were 4 wounded, including a 5-year-old child. Here we go. There was an argument in West Virginia at a family gathering Friday night. It erupted into an exchange of gunfire, which left 4 people, including a child, hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. One of the injured people was one of 2 gunmen, the Mercer County Sheriff's Department said. A second suspect initially fled the scene, but later surrendered and was being held on a $1 million cash bond at the Southern Regional Jail. The shooter, who turned himself in as 21-year-old Christopher Wilborn Jr., has been charged with 4 counts of wanton endangerment and 1 count of malicious assault. Investigators say the second gunman appears to have been acting in self-defense. Mercer County Detective Lieutenant S.A. Summers told the press that the second gunman may be sent to a trauma center for further treatment. Investigators have not released the names of the victims, and the 2 people shooting were all family. It was not an indiscriminate type where what people call a mass shooting. This was an argument and a fight between family. The shooting took place at the Days Inn Conference Center near Princeton. Wow. Family shooting right before Father's Day. Then an adult dead, a 5-year-old child wounded in a shooting at a children's football game. It's crazy, isn't it? So a gunman opened fire Saturday morning at a Maryland high school. So we have Maryland, Michigan, West Virginia, killing an adult and wounding a 5-year-old child. Prince George's County Police Chief Malik Aziz said the shooting happened at about 11:20 a.m. in the bleachers during a series of football contests involving 7-year-olds. In between the games, the two individuals became involved in a verbal altercation. These individuals appeared to know each other. And then it escalated quickly into one person pulling out a weapon and shooting the other. As it said, the man who was shot and the 5-year-old were taken to local hospitals, and the man died. The child is expected to survive. Yeah, was that his father? The suspect fled the scene. Police did not say if they had an idea of who he was or provide a description. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's this? New York City police has launched a manhunt for a man accused of binding a boy and girl at Queens Park Thursday. An essay. What? Okay, be careful if you're pregnant in Atlanta. A Georgia man is facing charges after he was allegedly caught on camera attacking pregnant women at a popular Atlanta pizzeria last Saturday. Police were alerted to Fellini's Pizza, that's 909 Ponce de Leon Avenue Northeast, after the restaurant manager called 911 last Friday. Willie Grace, isn't that funny, like Will and Grace, 52, was subsequently arrested the following day and booked into the Fulton County Jail. Caitlin Markley, the general manager of the restaurant, reported to officers that Grace appeared to swing his fist towards a pregnant woman in the parking lot. Grace then allegedly entered the pizzeria and refused to leave. His thing is hitting women. Okay, listen to this one. This sounds great, right? This sounds like you want to put this on a dating profile. His thing is hitting women, defecating in the parking lot, hurting our property, open drug use. We've had issues with him over the years, but it's gotten worse. He's defecating in the parking lot. I've been trying to get a criminal trespass on him for years, but they have to be present when the police arrive for them to do that, she added. It does make the employees feel unsafe. Grace is a repeat offender in the Atlanta area, and according to jail records show he has been booked into the Fulton County Jail more than 40 times since 2005 on charges ranging from simple battery and disorderly conduct to criminal trespassing and drug possession. Grace remains behind bar on suspicion of vandalism. Behind bars. to property with a $10,000 bond. Meanwhile, investigators are looking for any information about the woman who was allegedly attacked. Atlanta police are asking anyone who has been a victim of Grace to contact them. Let's see, so we had Michigan, let's see what else I have. Okay, let's go over here. So we have Texas father was sentenced this week to life in prison for abusing his twin daughters to the point that one of them died. This is another thing that's just horrible. Twins, now one of them's dead, and it's like... The girl's stepmother was previously convicted on similar charges and sentenced to life in prison. Justin Hopper was convicted on Thursday of injury to a child with intent to cause bodily harm for the abuse that he heaped upon his 6-year-old daughters. Initially, only his wife, Jessica Bundren, was charged. Bundren reportedly admitted to disciplining Ariana Batelli for wetting the bed, but told police the girl fell down the stairs. Her story changed when investigators found puncture marks on the girl's body that appeared to have been inflicted by metal rivets on a belt that was in the home. Wow. Police blamed both for the use of the belt and a wooden paddle to beat the girls. Stellar people here. Hopper and Bundren both tried to place the blame for the girl's death on each other, but in the end, they both were convicted. At his trial, Hopper's friends and his father testified that he was a loving father until he married Bundren. The jury didn't buy it and took just 15 minutes to return a guilty verdict. Yeah, he was just a loving father until he married her. She was just all that, right? Sickos. And now that little girl has to grow up without her twin sister. Who knows what she experienced. Oh my gosh. An Iowa woman will spend the rest of her life in prison without the possibility of parole for the 2002 death of her stepmother. A Benton County jury found Samantha Bevins, 35 years old, guilty last month of first-degree murder in the July 2022 murder of 58-year-old Jody Bevins. A judge handed down a life sentence and ordered Bevins to pay $150,000 in victim restitution. During her trial, Bevins admitted she partially covered Jody's face with a pillow, intending to step on it, but stopped when Jody vomited. She claimed the victim was still breathing when she left the bedroom and told an investigator she didn't think Jody had passed away. She attempted to pin the blame on her boyfriend, Dakoa Talley, claiming that Talley not only acted alone but abused her and distorted her reality of the situation. Bevins also said that the Snapchat video was made only to get a reaction from Talley. In the video, both Talley and Bevins are seen reportedly confessing to the murder. Special Agent Holly Witt of the Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation testified that Bevins admitted to placing the pillow over Jody's face. Bevins then demonstrated how she ground her foot on the pillow. A medical examiner testified that Jody had facial abrasions consistent with a pillow being held over her face and blunt force trauma on her left cheek, likely from being struck by an object or a fist. Her official cause of death was listed as asphyxiation. Bevins carried out the murder for paycheck and payout, according to prosecutors, and the defendant knew that there was a safe with money in the victim's home, and Bevins chose July 14th, 2022, knowing family members would be camping while Jody, a nurse, would stay behind because she had to go to work the next morning. Prosecutors say Bevins wanted revenge after Jody kicked her out for sneaking Tally into the house. Family members testified that Bevins was also angry because Jody didn't attend a court hearing with her concerning a custody issue. The world became darker for all of us that night, said Jody's son, Davis McKenna, and during an impact statement, tomorrow started without her, and the sun rose and found her eyes just never to be as bright. Meanwhile, Tally, who was also convicted in the murder in this case, is currently serving a life sentence after his conviction last year. And she boasted about killing the stepmother in her sleep on Snapchat, saying, "We killed her." Great lady. Okay, and then we've got another shooting, this time in Maine. So, one man is dead, a woman is missing after a wild night of gunshots and 2 house fires in south central Maine. The incident began with a 911 call just before 1 a.m. Saturday morning from a woman who told Auburn police dispatchers that her female significant other was in a fight with a man who was trying to break into their home with a gun. Deputy Chief Tim Kugel said gunshots were heard on the 911 call, and the 911 caller escaped the home through a window when she heard gunshots. Do about something. Arriving police officers found the woman down the road from her house, which was now engulfed in flames, and yelling could be heard coming from inside the house. The woman who called 911 identified the man with the gun as 43-year-old Leon Hinckley, who fired at officers and deputies on the scene at about 1:15 a.m. Auburn police requested a tactical team from Maine State Police just before Hinckley fired at them again. By 1:30 a.m., police reported fire at an adjacent home. Hinckley fled the home to a garage at a neighboring home, Kugel said, but fled that spot as well when the homeowner alerted police he was there. Mr. Hinckley fled the garage, making his way to the rooftop, a flat rooftop on a home just down the street where he was brandishing his gun. Maine State Police Colonel William Ross said his tactical team located Hinckley at about 5:30 a.m., still on the rooftop, and he was shot and killed by Maine State Police tactical team members. The 911 caller's significant other is still missing. Kugel said noting that the 2 homes were destroyed in the fire. The 2 troopers involved have been placed on administrative leave while the state's attorney general investigates the shooting. Maine State Police is also handling the criminal investigation. Hinckley, Ross said, had been released on bail on June 12th following his arrest on a probation violation from a 2011 domestic violence arrest, plus a new incident of domestic violence. A judge lowered his bail over the objection of prosecutors. Wow, it's a great choice, Judge. Great choice. Residents in the area spent several hours sheltering in place during the incident. Auburn is the county seat the Twin City of Lewiston, the neighborhood. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, police searched for him for more than 48 hours before finding his body in a tractor trailer, dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. This is about. That's about that guy that. The Twin City of Lewiston, the neighboring town where 40-year-old Robert Card gunned down 18 people and wounded 13 others in 2 scenes in October of 2023. Police searched for that. We're talking about that was about him. Okay, so shootings are ramping up here. Let me see here. Okay, what I think we're going to do is I'm going to start a new Zoom before it gets too late. New Zoom review coming straight to you. I'm getting exhausted, so we're gonna start a new Zoom, do a little word cookies, and then go to bed. I have had a lot of videos up today. If you haven't seen them all, I think there's 3 other videos, so 4 with the auction, and this is 5. Working hard. Okay, let's see here. Let me go over here. I am tired though. I hope I'm going to make a word cookie. Let me see here. Come on. Okay, doesn't want to do it. There we go. All right. Oh, I need a massage. I need a massage. It's coming in. I guess one's going to be Holly. How about you on that? Sharon, Val, and Holly at.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Sharon.
I think that was Holly.
Word cookie time.
Oh. Okay, let's do word cookies and try to do this daily puzzle here. All right.
Let's see.
Exhausted. Okay. Did Holly go to bed?
Oh no.
Margot's coming again.
I know. 2 Margos.
2 Margos.
Come second Margot.
She thinks they're
Will
better
you
than
Margot stand up?
she thinks they're better than one. She thinks they're better than one.
Yeah.
Good grief.
There you are.
Kept saying, "Oh, snap."
Okay.
I'm the only one.
Huh?
How come I'm the only one putting guesses in?
Oh, I see you.
I'm putting guesses in. Hi, Michael.
Oh, hi,
You
Michael.
are,
We haven't a
Margo?
long time no see, Michael.
Yeah.
Hi, Michael.
Hello.
A long time no see.
Margo, you must be blocked from me.
Oh, gosh, she
I
blocked
don't
you.
know.
I don't see you either, Margot.
Oh my God.
I don't see you either. I
I put
see.
in
I see you at
N-I-G-H.
218.
N-I-G-H.
Oh, look, hi, Pokeroo.
Yeah, Pokeroo's here.
Hi, Pokeroo.
Why does she
Do
say
you
no
see
chance
my
of
word
what?
now at 2:36?
Why did Pokeroo say I'm 56, no chance?
Oh, I don't remember.
Hi, voices in your head. Oh, gosh, you guys snuck in here while I was doing the Pokeroo, voices in your head. Good to see you. Pokeroo, good to see you.
Let's see.
I don't know what Pokeroo was saying. It was nice popping in. Have a great weekend, everybody. I usually watch on my TV and I don't chat. You should, Pokeroo. I remember when you came up on panel, Pokeroo. I still remember you were wearing like a little denim skirt. Remember that, Pokeroo? You were cooking late night for a birthday and on the phone. Take care, Ramblers. Have a good time, Pokeroo. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate that. Hi, Michael. And hi, voices in my head. Hi, W2 Scooter.
Hi, Debbie.
Oh, there's Holly.
I hope you see my word now, do you?
No.
At 2:36, N-I-G-H, I typed.
No. Does anybody see Margot in the chat?
I know.
Does anybody
That way
see
no one-
Margot?
Ruff saw me earlier and Debbie D did.
Ruff?
I saw you before.
You too? Scooter, did you see me?
Do you see her, Scooter? Because I don't see her.
I see you now, Margo.
I see Margo say hi.
Now I see Margot say hi.
Yep,
And
now
I
I see
put
you.
"no," my word again for the 10th time. Oh my God. You get one word out of me. That's
Maybe
it.
it's blocking your. What is your word?
Nigh, N-I-G-H.
I only see hi.
Right under it, I typed nigh.
Huh.
I don't see it. That's weird.
That's weird. I
Maybe it's blocking that. Why would it be blocking that word?
don't know, but it's giving me a complex.
Didn't you do it last night too or something?
Yeah, last night you couldn't see it either.
Hi, Kato. Hi, Kato. Okay, let's see. Between Jen. We did. Oh my gosh.
I hope you can see me again.
Oh no.
2:40 a.m. I typed some words, just so you know.
Oh, I see. Akin. Yeah. All right. Oh, we finished. Thank goodness. We finished that daily. Hello, dear Scooter. How are you doing? We never. Oh. Oh. I think that's all I'm going to do today. Tomorrow's Father's Day. I can't believe. All right, everybody. Hi, Michael. Hi, Emmy. Have a good
Oh, that's
time.
it?
We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. I can't get my eyes open. We'll see you tomorrow, guys, in the chat. And thank you for watching. God bless. Prayers. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there that celebrates Father's Day, whether you're a mother or father or anything in between. I'll see you. I can't figure out how to. Jane, stop this crazy thing. Hold on.